Killmonger. I'm not a Marvel fanboy, I'm the Marvel fan, and let's talk about the new phase. Phase 4, which will not be fantastic according to Feige. There will be no Fantastic Four movie. I mean, they could appear in one of these, but there's no movie. I can easily see Sony and Marvel making some sort of deal and adding to this phase, because remember from last year, Phase 3, we had Inhumans movie. The Ant-Man and the Wasp movie wasn't there announced on that phase. Captain Marvel was moved a date later on. Like, it can still change. There's nothing's final. He even said that, Feige did in an interview afterwards. But for the most part, this is our phase. I think Blade is not part of the phase. It'll be in Phase 5. Or maybe Blade will appear in one of these movies. Who knows? I guess Hawkeye probably would be the movie. But let's start from the tippity top. Black Widow. May 1st of 2020. This movie is already in principal photography. It's already began. It'll appear with Yelena. That'll be our first Marvel Legacy character. And then I predict the first Legacy character bust. Bust as in she will suck. I mean, it will flop. The character will not be successful as something like the Hawkeye movie, which I will have Kate Bishop. I know that Black Widow is going to be happening, the events after Civil War. That's a 2016 movie. David Harbour kind of gave that away in an interview where he probably shouldn't have. And everyone looked at him like, you're not supposed to say that? No, that's not a spoiler. Just let me know the settings. That ain't a spoiler at all. I need to know when it's happening. Fall of 2020 is The Falcon and Winter Soldier. What can I say, man? We know what we're getting with these two actors. It's not going to be too super. I guess Falcon can fly, but like, you know, it'll be a whole lot of street level stuff. It's fitting of a TV show. I think they're only getting 8 episodes per Disney Plus TV series. I shouldn't call it a TV series. It's a web series. But that'll be cool. It could blow me away. It could also set the precedent of, man, these shows are gonna suck. Like, I don't watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Daredevil or Luke Cage with Cottonmouth. I don't think I need to. I've seen Cloak and Dagger. That's because I'm interested in the characters. But let's see what happens. Not like they can still blow me away. November 6th, 2020, The Eternals. The director for this movie is named Chloe Zhao. I watched the movie the first half of a movie called The Rider that she did. There was a character in the movie who I believe is autistic or has autism, I think is the way you say it. And she was a 15-year-old girl. She directed this person with a disability. The movie will cast a actress who is deaf. When she was speaking to Hall H, I shouldn't do that either. I'm not trying to be insensitive, but she was using sign language when she was talking to the people there. I can see that as a reason why to get her. Obviously, the movies had to be good. She was man, I gotta read her accolades, but I mean, they don't hire nobodies for nothing. I can also talk about the diversity of the cast along with disability. I mean, like the faces of the people. They're representative of the globe. Marvel's being global, which makes sense for Eternal. This isn't one of those, we're gonna recast a white man, which they love doing, recasting white men with different ethnicities to show. If they're the first men, then it makes a real reason why there would be a black, a white, and an Asian, and an Indian looking, from those parts of the world, characters cast as this. Like, because then where else did everyone come from? Like, how did everyone look this way and this and that way? In the cinematic universe, it just makes sense for diversity. Respect. February 12th, 2021, Shang-Chi, and you pronounce it she somewhere between a ch and a sh. In the Legend of the Ten Rings, you happen to be looking at the foremost expert on the Ten Rings here on YouTube, because I am an Ironheart fan. Ironheart has the Ten Rings as the villain. The Ten Rings is a complete MCU creation. Iron Man 1, Ant-Man had a little dude with a tattoo with the Ten Rings insignia trying to buy weapons for the Pym particles. But in Ironheart, we're exploring that. I'll even tell you what's happening. They worship weaponry, the Ten Rings. And right now, they're doing a cool story where Ironheart is being tempted with the dark side, and the Ten Rings kind of leader dude, or an agent of the Ten Rings, we're not sure. He's very mysterious. His name is Midnight's Fire. He's trying to get her to become a villain. Hey, I'll be your father figure to you. And she even cried about it, like, what's going on? And Nadia, who was also in the Red Room, like the Black Widow, said, hey, you're capable of doing dark things. You know, I was evil too. You can be that evil person too. And they're going down that ring, going down that road. So the 10 Rings is going to be popping. It's going to have the Mandarin, who Ben Kingsley did in that short. Ben Kingsley's character saw him and said, "Oh my God, you're the real Mandarin. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to impersonate you. We got a real Mandarin." They even named the who would be cast as the Mandarin. It's gonna be good. Who was cast as Shang-Chi? Simu Liu. He's a Canadian celebrity. He's in a show called Kim's Convenience, which is a Korean family. I guess they who owns a convenience store. He does a good job on that show. It's funny. They're 3 seasons deep. It's available on Netflix. Maybe it's only available on Netflix on Canada. But man, this guy's the real deal. I saw him on the championship Raptors parade. He was chilling on Jeremy Lin's bus. Like, he was up there, like an actor amongst, well, the second actor amongst ball players. It was cool. Now we go to, and he was just cast on, I'm not done talking about him, Toronto boy. He was just casted on Tuesday, and he showed up on Saturday. You know, secret they gotta keep shit where they can't even tell their actors that we decided to have you. Good on them, though. Like, that pop, that surprise, that me realizing, wait a minute, I reckon he's from, you know, that was a kind of a cool moment. So thank you to Kevin Feige for keeping things hush-hush. Now we'll go to spring of 2021. WandaVision, Disney+. This will be the important Disney Plus series show. It will have Monica Rambeau. Kevin Feige didn't say Spectrum or Photon or Captain Marvel. He called her Monica Rambeau because they're probably going to change her name again in the comics. Currently, as of Avengers No Road Home, her name is Spectrum, actually. Her name is Spectrum. Wanda's a really cool character. The actress Elizabeth Olsen knows her shit. She knows about No More Mutants, which is 3 words she should never utter. She knows about her comic book history. So I think this will be the one where we get freaky and weird. Because it's on Disney Plus, it's the hardcores only. We don't got to appeal to anybody. We're not trying to get anyone away from their home into the theater seats. We can get freaky with it. Let's get magical. Because she will play into the magical movie on May 7th, 2021. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Lame name, but this will be that summer blockbuster. May 7th, they're probably going to pull it down 7 days like they did last year and the year before. Civil War was also a May release. Like, this will be the one, Doctor Strange over here. Woo! This will have Wanda. I'm guessing Hulk, Banner will probably be in here. Maybe Loki, since we're dealing with multiverses. When does Loki's TV series come out? Spring of 2021, and that's May 7th of 2021? I can see. Let's see how interconnected they do. Maybe the first 4 episodes of Loki will be up in that branch 2012 reality where he's got the Tesseract going to place, and then he'll go into, oh my god, on the Friday of the Doctor Strange movie, he'll be like, oh my god, it's you, Doctor Strange. You gotta watch the movie to find out what happens next. And they do like a mid-season break. They'll come back 2 weeks later to continue. Like, they could do that, man. If Feige's thinking, he could probably do something like that. And that's a new level of interconnectivity. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Daredevil, Luke Cage, they don't give a shit about Luke Cage. Cottonmouth, you know what they're doing with him. So Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. I'm predicting Bruce Banner's going to be up in here. Maybe even some Silver Surfer. They can do a lot. This will be the one to look out for. Most anticipated movie for Chillmonger is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Spring of 2021 is Loki series. What can I say? It's him in another branch reality that doesn't count. All the character development that he had won't matter. It's like, okay, how much can I really care for it? Surprise me. Summer of 2021, we have Marvel Studios' What If? Demi Lovato's gonna help me out with this one. Oh, I really don't care. Hawkeye, Disney Plus, fall of 2021. Kate Bishop. This will be the legacy character that succeeds with her getting the mantle passed down from her, from Matt Fraction, Clint Barton. This will happen after 2023, obviously. I mean, in the timeline of Marvel, after 2023. And it'll happen in fall of 21. Dude's gonna be old. Jeremy Renner can't do much Avengers movies. Okay. I'm interested in this one. I want to see Kate Bishop. And who else could be in here? There's gonna be some surprises, right? Because a budget for a Hawkeye movie is gonna be pretty low. They're gonna have to bring in a Captain Marvel maybe for something. She's not gonna appear in any of these, according to the titles. She won't be in any of these movies. I just got a comment on YouTube. Fall of 2021. Then we finish this phase off with Thor, Love and Thunder on November the 5th, 2021. He gets a lot of November releases. This will be his fourth one, and he's the fourth guy doing it. He's the first guy doing it 4 times. Movies. So Thor: Love and Thunder is not a title of a comic book. However, they did cite the source material of this, and it'll be from the writer Jason Aaron, last 5 years of writing Thor, where he made Jane Foster, I called her Foster, worthy of lifting up the hammer. If you're watching the MCU, there is no Mjolnir anymore. So what the heck is happening in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness that's gonna make a new Mjolnir happen, right? I'm very confused. We might even get Beta Ray Bill. We might get Banner and Captain Marvel in this movie as well, because that budget's gonna be off the chain. Taika Waititi. I have so much to say about Thor: Love and Thunder. It's so okay, with the comedy, we know it'll be there, Taika. But I need your comedy to make sense within the universe that it takes place in. Korg can't be making rock, paper, scissors jokes. Rock, paper, scissors is a game we play on Earth. I hear you. You're saying, who's to say that it's not a game we adapted from the aliens? I don't want to hear that. Thor Ragnarok, just have that fish out of water jokey joke stuff. This drink, I like it. Another. I meant no disrespect. Give me that kind of stuff where he doesn't know proper customs, or other characters don't know the proper customs, and we can all laugh at that. That's all. Like, Thor Ragnarok was kind of effed up because it was so close to Infinity War and Endgame, where I hate that they had a fake Infinity Gauntlet in the room. Hela goes, that one's fake. But then in Infinity War, Thanos goes to Eitri and creates an Infinity Gauntlet. How could a fake Infinity Gauntlet exist already from Hela, who was dead for the last 2 billion years? But Eitri just made that Infinity Gauntlet in 2017 for Thanos. Like, a fake one can't exist if the real one hasn't existed yet. Continuity, right? So maybe these guys are gonna talk to each other and work a whole lot better. I hope Taika is kicking himself over the mistakes of Thor Ragnarok. I still want it to be funny. Action was cool. I like the way Hulk fought Thor in the movie Ragnarok. We'll see. Love and Thunder. Love and Thunder, again, it's a lame name, just like Multiverse of Madness, but like, we'll see what happens. For the most part, I don't like these movies that are not named after a comic book. Endgame, I understand. It is the ending of it's referencing 22 other movies. Plus, you're not going to name it Infinity War or Infinity Gauntlet all over again. Fine, marketing, makes sense. But like, all the other movies were. Even Captain America, the first Avenger. Okay, maybe that's not a comic book story, but we know what we're getting with it. And I think I am done. Blade was announced. Mahershala Ali, who played Cottonmouth in Luke Cage. So we know what Feige thinks of Netflix and maybe even all the APC shows. Inhumans, probably not canon. Cloak and Dagger, sorry about that. But it's a multiverse. You never know what they could do. They could make things work. I'm just saying that because we're leading up to an Avengers versus X-Men movie, maybe in Phase 6, we should probably have as much Avengers as we have X-Men to even things up. Maybe you can call Chris Evans for Old Man Cap to do one more battle. Okay, that's the video. You can thumbs up the video if you're a nice guy. If you thumbs down the video, you're hurting me and my channel, because mans are trying to be a popular celebrity. I'd appreciate it if you just thumbs me up.